Europe's security is more uncertain than it has been in decades. Russia poses a major threat, that is clear for everybody. The Middle East remains unstable, and China is a long-term challenge. And the transatlantic link is being redefined, with the United States expecting Europe to take greater responsibility for its own defense. These are structural shifts, not just temporary glitches. If we want to keep our country safe, we must strengthen our hard power. The good news is that we are already investing record sums in defense. Europe is stepping up, but it's not about competing with NATO. It's about making Europe stronger within NATO. A stronger Europe makes the alliance also stronger. The announcement that the 5 countries today made to develop low-cost air defenses to protect European skies is an example of taking responsibility. At the same time, we need clear vision. This is why President von der Leyen and I are working together on a new European security strategy. Today, we also focused and discussed the sharp rise of hybrid threats. While Russia's army is stalled in Ukraine, its hybrid warfare is intensifying. Moscow is trying to weaken Europe without crossing the threshold of open warfare. From cyber attacks to sabotage and drone incursions, we have seen reckless and deliberate escalation. But Europe is also responding. We are sanctioning those responsible. We have tightened controls of the movements of Russian diplomats. We have stepped up actions against Russia's shadow fleet, and we deployed hybrid response teams to partner countries at risk. All this goes together with more investments in drone and cyber defenses. And finally, on Ukraine, the talks in Geneva once again showed that Russia is not moving away from its maximalist demands. By most measures, the war has grown even more brutal for Ukraine over the past year. Russia is dragging out negotiations rather than moving towards peace. Europe's answer remains straightforward: more support for Ukraine and more pressure on Russia. The EU is moving ahead with the 90 billion loan, and the first funds expected to be dispersed in April. Planning also continues on the EU's contribution to the future security guarantees. At the same time, we also need to shift the narrative to the one who is actually responsible for this war. So we need to also see the concessions from the Russian side in order to have a sustainable peace. Next Monday, we aim to adopt the 20 sanctions package against Russia. Sanctions are working. They are severely hurting Russia's economy, and each new measure further limits its ability to wage the war. Moscow is not invincible. Its army is suffering record casualties, and its economy is under heavy strain. But Putin won't end this war until the costs are higher than the benefits. And that is the point we must reach. Thank you.